Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jungle Jonah, and today we are going to do the Revolution Ridge expansion of the Greensboro Science Center. Adjust my camera a little bit. Alright, it should be pretty good. So first, this is by the Gibbon exhibit. Alright. Revolution Ridge, life on the edge. So, Revolution Ridge starts out with a nice boardwalk with 3 exhibits. Well, 4 exhibits, 3 species, and then goes all the way down there, meets up by the maned wolves and tigers. So, here we go. The first exhibit is one of 2 southern cassowary exhibits. This one is for the female Moana, who I do not see out right now. Oh, never mind, there she is. Okay. She is right there. And if you look right there, that's our male dodo. This is Dodo's exhibit. He is right there. And it's not as these exhibits aren't as pretty as they usually are because it is almost January, so it's not going to be as lush and tropical. But I will do another video once all the plants bloom again. And there's Dodo, and the cassowaries have this road right here, which symbolizes their main cause of death in the wild, which is getting struck by cars. So, little conservation story going on in the exhibit itself. Right after the cassowaries is the Okapi exhibit. So here's the right side of his exhibit. This is a new part since most of the trees didn't survive in his exhibit. Some just didn't survive construction, and some he just ate and they died. So the Science Center added this whole new expansion, which I believe is more than 2,000 square feet, with several trees, and you can see it goes under the boardwalk here. And into his main exhibit, which again, all these plants are dead because winter. Let's see. I do not see him at the moment. Never mind. Every time I say this, I always find him. Alright. Alright, here he is. This is Bakari. It's the Okapi at the Greensboro Science Center. He came from Disney's Animal Kingdom, and he is 15 years old, just like me. And he has sired 7 calves in his lifetime. So that is really, really cool. Look at those stripes. This is the outdoor Pygmy Hippo exhibit at the Science Center. And I see one of them right there. I don't know who that is yet. I'll have to get a closer look. But, fun fact, this exhibit is the largest Pygmy Hippo exhibit, there's the card, in the whole AZA, which is the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. So you go to the San Diego Zoo or any other zoo in North America, and you will not find a Pygmy Hippo exhibit as big as this. It is beautiful when all the plants are in bloom, especially, zoom in there, on the tree that's sticking out of the rocks. And there's a little plant right there as well. There's a waterfall, so another one of these themes with conservation. So this exhibit is designed to look like a gold mine. And in the wilds of Africa, gold mines are polluting illegal gold mines are polluting the water in which these hippos live. So just another conservation story in the exhibit. Alright, here's the pygmy hippo that is outside. It's either our male Ralph or the female Holly Berry. Alright, the only way I can tell usually is by the tail, but that is tucked under. But judging by the size, this is probably Ralph. But when we see the indoor viewing, wrong way, see the indoor viewing, I'll know for sure. Alright, coming up on the boardwalk, here's the hippo exhibit, and there is our lovely hippo. You go to the indoor viewing. So here we'll probably see the female hippo and some fish as well. There she is. Looks like she's been in the water a lot. But there she is. That is definitely our female Holly Berry in this wonderful indoor enclosure. Lots of water space, lots of rocks, and some cool plant life on those rocks. I love that. Looks like she is just enjoying her breakfast. So that is amazing. And also tilapia. So there's a whole bunch of fish in here. Like I said, there is some tilapia. And there's some smaller fish way down in the water. And there should be a catfish somewhere in here. So I'll let you know when I find it. Can't find the catfish, but I'll be back later to check. Alright, so I'm coming down from the boardwalk right after the hippos. I'm going down to see the lower part of the center. This area. Where we have the majority of the animals that call this section home. We even have a cool pond over here where there's freshwater mussels. The center is doing research on. Don't know if the camera is picking that up, but there is definitely some noise over there. So we'll be going. Alright, I'm in the central plaza, or just the plaza, I guess, of Revolution Ridge. There's the pond. And here's a map of the whole outdoor zoo part of the center, which I will be filming most of today, and videos coming out every so often, where I'll be doing different sections of the center. I'll be doing the Friendly Farm, the Discovery House for a video, and I'll do this whole area for another video, and videos for the museum and aquarium coming out soon, because they do have some really sweet animals in the museum and some even better animals in the aquarium. So stay tuned for those. So this is the Animal Hospital and Conservation Center. You can go that way and bypass it. We're gonna go inside because you can go inside. The little window over there is into the commissary, where people prep the diets for all the animals. And we're gonna go in here. There I am, kind of. There we are. This is a bison statue that was at the Science Center a long time ago. And it's just showing American bison and their conservation story. All right here. So when you come, I definitely recommend reading that. Hold on. And history of the sculpture. This was the Science Center way back when. I don't remember it. I was too young, because that's in the 70s, and I'm not. Let's see, 50 years old, or 40. I'm only 15, okay. This is the freshwater mussels. So this side is the conservation labs. That is the vet side. So freshwater mussels. They have a whole filtration system going on here. It's super, super cool. They're doing a whole bunch of research on that. And then I'll just go right across to the radiology room. So that's where they take x-rays. So what's really cool about this building is that when they're doing things, surgeries and treatments like physical exams, or they're doing radiographs, which are x-rays, you can see it happening, and there'll be someone out here talking about what's going on, and it is super, super cool. Here's the Human Wildlife Impacts Room. That's where they study the Mona Island rhinoceros iguanas and bats. Super cool stuff. Over here is the surgery room. Nothing in here right now, but when they do surgeries, there'll be stuff in there. Next, the saddest room, but it is important, necropsies, which are animal autopsies. So it has a viewer discretion, basically. And here's the autopsy table and room. So, yeah. That's just part of life. Animals live and animals die, so you get to see the whole circle of life here. So, yeah, it's cool. But next, we're gonna go outside. All right, next up is our flock of 19 Caribbean flamingos. 17 males, 2 females. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're very rambunctious flamboyants, but I love them. Here's their amazing exhibit. A lot of the plants aren't very lush right now because, again, it's winter. Even though it's 65 degrees out in North Carolina somehow. Here's some signage. Also, I want to take note of these. They light up at night, so they're like lampposts. And if I can remember to show some of the others, I will going up, because there's a lionfish one. I have flamingo feathers, tiger stripes, other stuff. So, next up is the cat complex. Alright, here we are, the cat complex. Home to 4 species of small cats. One here, one there, and one on the other side. So over here is the fishing cat exhibit. These cats were in the aquarium until this expansion opened, and now they're out here. I see one. They have a nice exhibit out here. It goes all the way here, and there's a back holding over there, because we have 5 fishing cats. Here's one of them now. Since I only see one, it's probably either the dad, Mako, or the oldest child, Angler. The mom and the 2 daughters are still together, whereas the 2 guys are both separate from each other and the rest of the family, because cats and dominance. This is really cool. And then next, we have a window portal, if you will, into a different realm, a more desert exhibit for the next small cat, so that is coming up. Alright, so walking around the building, we have the next exhibit. You can see right here, sand cat. So she is up on her ledge as usual. There we go. That is Layla. That is perfect. Ah, nice. So that is Layla. She was born at the North Carolina Zoo and came to us. So that is awesome. Next up, so we went from Asia, the kind of wetlands of Asia, to the deserts of Africa, to now the grasslands of Africa, which is where we'll stay. So, this exhibit is for our servals, if I can focus. No, not on the mesh. You can see her decently well right there. I don't know which serval this is. We have 2. We have a male and a female. Our female is Kira and our male is Tut. They have a really big exhibit, really nice. And then I see the other one right in here. Now this indoor area is very, very different from all the others that you can see. That's just because of their habitat, very hard to replicate a grassland inside, and they're big, so you can't take up too much space with rocks and stuff. They did give them some climbing frames and nets and all sorts of good stuff to hang out with. So yeah. So coming around from the really cool Serval exhibit and this really cool tournament mount, you can see a bridge that goes all the way up there. So that is their access to outside and inside. Then coming up, we can see the outdoor area, which is not complete yet, but he is in his indoor area for our black-footed cat, Huck. So here's outdoor, still work in progress. Again, we have a bridge going indoor. So here is our black-footed cat exhibit. I have tried to take at least a good picture of him, but I cannot. He is inside that log. He's there. Zoom in enough, you can maybe see some spots, but yeah, he is not wanting to really show himself. I mean, you can kind of see him there. That little ball of fluff right there. But moving on, we have the next and final animal of Revolution Ridge, which is an animal that was previously at the center but got rehomed to a much better exhibit, and that is, let's see, the red panda. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm standing in between the exhibits. They both have tunnels to go between, so they have access to both exhibits, and I see one at the top here. I believe that is the male Tai, short for Taji. I do not see the female Usha anywhere. However, no need to worry because there's an indoor viewing. So I'm gonna keep looking for a sec just to make sure she's not out here, and then I'll go check the indoor viewing. So here is the indoor viewing. She is in here. It's a really, really fantastic indoor viewing. Just I'd say half the size of their old exhibit. But now we have Usha. So this is our female, and she is beautiful and adorable. She's just chilling in here because she doesn't want to be outside. It is, now it's starting to drizzle a little bit, so I'm going to go to the Discovery House and film some in there, probably head inside for a bit, and then I'll come back out. So that was Revolution Ridge. Fantastic expansion to the center. So if you want to see more videos on the animals, just comment that down below, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye.